V12 Berlinetta. The colour is Rosso Formula 1 2007, metallic red. I've had it nearly a year now. I was lucky enough to buy it from a local Ferrari dealer, which I think if you're looking for one of these, it is advisable to go to a dealer or a Ferrari specialist. You do get the warranty. I got a 2-year power warranty with this. But there is certain things to look out for with these, as I found out. The bodywork is the first thing to look at. They do suffer from corrosion around the grills, and especially in the back, on the back wings. This had a little bit of corrosion. It was done before I picked it up, and they had it a couple of months. It was done at a Ferrari approved body shop, and they've done it excellent. It's a really good job. They react with the steel grills with the aluminium, and it starts corroding. They also can suffer in the tailgate. They get water ingress in the tailgate. Sometimes these little drain holes get blocked and it rots from the inside. Apart from that, bodywork is beautiful on these. The last of the models to be designed by Pininfarina. But with any car, it's best to look along the panels, make sure they're straight, look for any body repairs, look at the wheels, see if they've been curbed. Although if they have, you can have them repaired. It's not a terrible thing. They normally cost about £70 to £100 to have a wheel refurbished. Check the tyres for wear. They do recommend you replace them 5 to 6 years, even if they're not worn. These are coming up for replacing actually, just because of the age. Brake discs, brake pads, check for wear. It's advisable to get, if you possibly can, obviously a low mileage. It doesn't mean to say they're a bad car, as long as it's got service history, and the most important thing with any car is having the oil change regularly and the fluids. This one is still only done 9,900 miles, so it's still quite a low mileage car. So the ceramic disc should be perfect really, unless it's done a really high mileage. So check for stone chips. This has been PPF'd on the front, which I would advise. It does stop them because they're so low to the ground at the front, they pick up a lot of stone chips. This one has got the carbon splitter on the front, which is very prone to damage. These air intakes open to cool the brakes, they can jam, so check them. Interior wise, as always, check the driver's seat because it's the one which you use the most. Check the wear on the edges. I always put a seat cover on all my cars, it just protects them just on the driver's seat. Check the wear, this is really good, and I want to keep it like that. A little bit there, but nothing really. It's grey leather with diamond stitching in the middle. One of the things to make sure is you've got 2 sets of keys and 2 trackers for these vehicles. You can get replaced, but they're quite expensive. Also the dust cover and the battery conditioner. Make sure you got them. Check the service history. But I think they're one of the best Ferrari. In my opinion, it's the best Ferrari I've ever owned. I've owned a few Ferraris, but just the sound of it's beautiful. It's one of a kind, these really. They're a little bit edgy to drive, and you've got to be careful, but I think a supercar should be like that. Look at the spec of the cars. This is lovely spec example. It's got the carbon inner and outer seals. It's got the carbon driver zone, carbon cup holder, lots and lots of extras. It doesn't really make the car a lot more valuable when you're buying them second hand, but all the things to think about. as soon as you buy a car, you're thinking when you sell it, it makes them easier to sell if they're highly spec'd. So look at that, and the paintwork does make a difference. I like metallic reds, but you know, that's for Ferraris, a lot of them are red, and they call it a resaleable red. But there's some other lovely colours as well. But just look at the general condition of the car. Start it up from cold, see if it smokes. It shouldn't do, but it's a beautiful car to drive, and I'm looking forward to driving this again this year and getting it back on the road. But it is a GT cruiser, these. Ones have got a proper key, not like the later Ferraris, which don't have a proper physical key, it's electronic completely. These have prices have steadied a bit on these. Last year they was going up higher and higher, but this is a good time to buy. I think these will start going up again. There won't be any more of these, and a nice example is always going to get good money. So thanks for watching, please subscribe.